There's a lot of talk these days about the Jesus Revolution. One viewer wants to know my thoughts on it. I'm happy to share next on Pastor Bob's Coffee Break. Death is Dead. Still one of my favorite mugs that we have. Such a great one, isn't it? Death is Dead. Isn't that great? And of course, having a little Headbangers brew in there today. I love you very much is the blend of the day. So good. Blueberry. One of our 9 blends. Of course, our coffee, our t-shirts, our posters, our mugs. All of our cool stuff is right here. WeAreMetal.com. Dear Pastor Bob, there's a lot of talk about the Jesus Revolution at the moment. Could you let us know your views? So I've let you know my views a few times. We've talked about it. And, it was a great time and I was there. Yeah, because I'm old. And very exciting. And then again, I watched it happen with the emergence of the metal movement, which I've been a part of since the beginning too. And I see some whole new movements these days that make me very excited. And the Bible talks about times like this, talks about movements, talks about God moving. And how does that happen? Let's look at 2 Chronicles chapter 7 and verse 14. And he says, if my people who are called by my name shall humble themselves, pray, seek, crave, and require of necessity my face, and turn from their wicked ways, then will I hear from heaven, forgive their sin, and heal their land. It's great, isn't it? We need that kind of revolution today. That kind of resolution as well. If my people, talking to people who are already called, if my people who are already there will simply do this, he said a whole lot of things could happen. We're ready for a revolution. We're ready for something to happen again. And I think it's great that we look back and we see everything that happened during the Jesus Revolution. That whole time was really a magical time. It was awesome. It was so good, but, not everybody stuck with it. Some people fell away spiritually. Pros and cons on both sides. The metal movement, very much the same, and I'm hoping that someday somebody does a movie on that. I just participated with the producers of the Striper documentary this last weekend, had a great time with them. They came to the house and filmed one of our services and spent a couple hours interviewing me, and I'm excited to be part of that documentary, and I think it's part of our history. I'm hoping that we have something even bigger, and I think there's something in the works. But, it's a great time, but this is a great time. And if my people, talking about us, talking about Christians who are already here, if they will humble themselves, pray, seek, crave, and require of necessity my face, and turn from their wicked ways, then I will hear from heaven, forgive their sin, and heal their land. Now, he's talking specifically to a group of people here. And I realize I'm kind of pulling it out of context just a bit, but it applies here as well. And folks, this is where we've got to get to. Do you want to see revival? Do you want to see God move? Do you want to see what happened with the Jesus Revolution happen again? Because it is. Do you want to be part of it? Get on board. And God isn't the God of the Jesus Revolution only. He's the God of revolution and resolution today. And I love what he's doing in our community, in the heavy metal community, the Christian metal community. And I love that he's opening all kinds of doors. And we'll be talking about so many things soon and that for the future. But folks, very exciting times. But he says, you are called. Now let's get to work. You have the Pastor Bob finger. Let's get to work. Folks, don't forget, you are blessed. Go and be a blessing. Hello, Metal family. So I'm excited for the next Immortal Fest. Such great bands, such great people. I hope you're going to be one of them. I'll be there hosting both events this summer. Really excited to spend time with the bands and to spend time with you. Sunday at the first event on the 28th of July will be the Sanctuary Day. We're going to have a service. We're going to have our worship team. We're going to have some special guests. We're going to have a good time. And I hope that you plan to come, and some surprises still to come too. So both events, first July 26th through 28th, and the other the first week of September. Great bands, great time together, family time. We are metal, we are family. I hope to see you there.